In your last two fights, you've had explosive wins, you've come out and you've stopped your fighters very, very quickly. What's the process behind this fight? Are you going to do something similar? Are you going to come at Chris Eubank Jr. or are you going to take your time and warm yourself into it?
I'm coming in there for a fight, mate. That's what I'm coming in there to do. I'm coming in there for a fight, and that's what I'm expecting.
What do you think he's going to do then?
I couldn't care less. I'm prepared. If he wants to come out and have it out, we can have a shoot at, no problem. If he wants to box on the back foot, we can, we can play that game as well. We can play a game of chess. If he wants to have a shoot out, we'll have a shoot out. If he wants to play a game of chess, we can play a game of chess. I'm coming in there and coming for it, man. Coming in there, coming for his head.
You've just turned 26 now. Yeah. You've had a lot of eyes on you for a long time. How have you dealt with that pressure up until this point?
I haven't always dealt with it great early on in my career. I probably said the first 3 years of my career were very, very, very challenging. But it just becomes your norm, your reality. It's mad to say, you have like little butterflies in your belly. Yeah. But I remember the nerves used to be so daunting to me walking out in a packed arena when I never felt ready. I was learning so much still that I don't feel like I was ready for that. If there's anything I've learned early on in my career is that you just learn to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? You evolve, you grow. It prepares you for nights like this, for the big nights. That for me, this is this ain't nothing new to me.
So this genuinely feels just like another fight for you.
It does.
Because I was speaking to Eddie Hearn before, and I actually think this is the biggest fight of the year, and he agreed. So, I don't want to put pressure on you, Conor.
No, I know, but it's only when you guys say that that I go, I'm missing something. Because as I said, I'm in it. This for me is a guy who's in my way, a guy who I've got to beat up to get to where I want to get to. Someone going there and beat him up. That's my view. That's my approach. That's the way I am. It's just, everyone's going, oh, the magnitude of this fight, or this is huge. This is another day in the office for me.
Is there a part of you that's actually looking forward to the fight being over?
Yes. But, massive part. Yeah, because it's but then again, that's every fight. Yeah. That's every fight. I just want to now I've worked hard. I just want to get the fight done now.
So you talked about the challenges that you faced when you started out as a professional. How did you overcome those challenges?
I don't know. It was hard. Mentally, you just do. You either rise to the occasion. I say rise to it, or you fold, and you can't deal with it, or you can't perform. You learn to deal with these emotions. It was hard. Yeah, it was very challenging. That's probably the hardest thing for me.
Did you have, say, your father help you, being a boxing legend? He's been there. He's done it. Did he reach out to you and help you through that?
No, because I'm not sure if it was anything I was vocal about then, because as I was going through it. Yeah. It is, you got to remember I was 19, no amateur experience, thrown on big shows, big arenas, packed out arenas. So it was daunting, it was scary. Yeah. You got to remember, but this is now what I do. It's now just becomes who you are. It becomes everything you're about. I perform every single time. I come out there and I deliver.
I want to ask you a fun question, okay? You now 26. Who wins out of you versus Nigel Benn at 26?
I'd be lucky to see through 6 rounds. I can't even. He was something else, man. He was. But then again, my dad would say the other way around, probably. My dad says my fitness and the way I work is nothing like he used to do, and I'm up here and he's down here. But I just admire my dad, and my dad for me is he is a living legend. He's he's inspirational. He's a man of the people. If I'm half the man my dad is, I'll be a happy man.
So let's talk about your opponent, Chris Eubank Jr. He's been very dismissive of you, Conor. He's talked about being at 60%. He'll be able to deal with you. What do you make of those comments?
I don't know. It's the same as him eating rubbish and posting about it. It's It's neither here nor there. He's covering his own arse.
Do you think it's a work? Do you think he's faking it, or is he seriously underestimating you?
I don't know, because you're asking me like I'm supposed to care. Like, yeah, like I don't. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Ooh, maybe he's eating fried chicken, maybe he's not.
Yeah. And
Do you know what? That's like, what am I supposed to do? Go home and think about, oh, is he eating fried chicken? Oh, no, he's taking me like. Makes no difference. I'm still going to go in there and try and give him a beating and try and iron him out. That's it. That's what I do.
So, Conor, can you tell me finally, how does this fight end? How do you see it going?
My hand raised, for sure. That goes without saying.
Are you going to be looking for a knockout?
Yes, most definitely. If I see an opportunity, I'll take it.